Hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Construction Machine Simulator 2016. For those of you that have already think you've seen this video, well, this is the fixed version. I have no idea what happened the first time I posted this, guys. Believe me, I do watch my videos completely in post-processing, and everything was fine and dandy, and somehow between my computer and YouTube, things went badly wrong. So we're going to try this again, so let's jump right in and have a look. It's a good little game. Options are, yeah, decent enough, I suppose. Could maybe use a little bit more in the way of video options, but beyond that, not bad. Draw distance, near, medium, far. Well, it seemed to run alright, so you know what? I'm going to go with that. We will leave the music off, though, just in case. It is quite overpowering for one thing, and for another, I like my videos to stay up. So we'll just leave that be. Here we go. Let's jump into the scenario. Hey boss, let me help you get started. Click on the mail icon. There we go. We have construction preparation, and we'll agree to take that job. So let's go down here and do this. Now, I think for the first one around, okay, the abandoned construction site. Alright, now as I already know what I need to do here, I need to knock down some walls, pick up some junk, and carry on in that sort of manner. So let's do just that. Now, I think that there are oh. I thought there was a nice big pile of boxes over here that I could take to the junk things right away. Oh, look, here's some. So to pick things up is the F key. Very nice. And we'll walk back. And I think it was right about here, all of a sudden, on my original upload, the video stopped. And the audio just, oops, I don't want to press E. That takes out me wrench. And the audio just kept right a-going. So, yeah, wasn't terribly impressed. Not that I mind the game, so the bit of playing it over again doesn't matter. And, you know, that's okay. But the rendering takes quite a while, and because it is sort of hard on your machine, it's not something you really want to do more than you have to. And by hard on the machine, I mean it just uses all your resources, so you're kind of limited to what you can do beyond that while you're rendering. Hey, you can if you want it to take a little longer because your machine doesn't have as many resources it can throw into rendering. You can certainly do other things, but I like them to just sort of get done, so I tend to let it render without much interference. Now, we need one more box to fill that particular part. Ah, there's one of the mission. Whee-oh, look at that, eh? Can jump like a pro. Yes, indeed. Oh. Alright, he says. Apparently not. Alright, now we can escape up here. Yeah, you can jump far, but you can't jump high. Alright, let's get you put away. There. Nice. That's the sort of boring part of this particular job. Next, they want us to destroy 15 walls with our hammer. There's 1, 2, 3, and a whole bunch come falling down. Kind of freebies. Alright, how we doing here? 8, 9, still 9. Oh, this is just somehow rather satisfying. I think we'll beat up a couple of extras just 'cause we can. Here we go. And planks, huh? Well, I'm going to assume these are the planks. Boom, there's a 1. Up. 2. 3. Alrighty. Ooh. 4. Up. I missed and hit myself in the knee. Ow. 5. 7. 8. 9. 2. 10. 11. Ah, they're attacking, man. The thing's falling on my head here. Better not let WCB see this. They'll have my butt fired. There we go. 17 and 25. Ah, there's some more over there. Excellent. Up, up. And 18. And up. 9. No. I just can't reach that one. Oh well. 19. 20. 21. I saw the roof was falling in that time. Look at these things, eh? They just fly apart once you take a board out. 24. Come on. Let me hit the darn thing. There we go. 25. We earned 500 bucks. Nice. We have $5,000. Let's carry on. This game got a little bit of a kind of bad rap on Steam, and that's unfortunate because it's actually pretty decent. Now, they've kind of, in some aspects, in others they've sort of simplified things and then made you think it was a little more difficult. So here's the first vehicle we can buy, but of course we can't buy it because we don't have enough money. So we'll jump out of here and go do some work instead, shall we? Tiring work. This one kind of sucks. It's just a bunch of picking up the tires. But yeah, things like you do get to upgrade your vehicles, which is really cool. But the upgrades are kind of minimal, and okay, there's where they want us to put the tires. So where would we find them? Oh, here we go, obviously. The upgrades are kind of minimal, and they're very linear. Right, so it's not like you're going to go, oh, this is way important over that. Now, the first time you use a vehicle, you figure out what the actually important things are and upgrade them right away. So, and I'm really not sure how the heck they run a sandbox mode. But I guess we will see as the game progresses. There is a sprint button. It's, probably not as practical the tools here, but will help us get back to the tires a little quicker. Because I don't think you can actually sprint once you're holding a tire. Let's try. Well, you move a little quicker. That's cool. There we are. And of course the F button to spit it out. Now, this might seem really monotonous, grindy, icky work, but these guys are paying us 30 bucks a tire. Can you imagine? I mean, sign me up. I'll do this all weekend, Canada Day or not, man. And yes, I am recording this on Canada Day because, well, as I say, it failed miserably the first time. So, happy Canada Day to all my Canadian viewers. And here's a question for you. What the heck you doing inside on such a beautiful day in a beautiful country? 6 tires. Yeah, I tell you. They're going to pay me 30 bucks a piece to walk this little distance carrying a tire. I would be all over it. Man. We'll do a little jog in here. Whoa. Give it the big pitch. Whoop. Slam into a wall. And, of course, things do get a little more interesting once you get some vehicles to drive. And some of the scenarios are actually pretty neat. I got through a few of them there on the last video, which, of course, none of you will ever see, although some of you have already heard. Because there was, unfortunately, thank God that Northern Alex actually left a comment because I was uploading another video, so I hadn't checked what had come in for views, etc. on the first version of this. And he goes, "Hey buddy, happy Canada Day, your video and audio are way out of sync." I'm like, oh no. So I watched it, and it's great for about the first 3 minutes, and then all of a sudden I'm standing there with a hammer in my hand, and I continue to stand there as the audio goes on and on and on and on. Alright, we completed that particular job. And you know what? Oddly enough, we made $300, which is exactly the amount of money we need to buy this little beauty. Hi there. Machine bot. Oh yes. Upgrades, here's what's available. Bigger gas tanks, more durable wheels. Oh, you gotta buy each one separately. And improved hydraulics. Of course, we have no money, so we're gonna press this button instead and get ourselves a job. So we have old house demolition requires front end loader, but they will pay us $4,500. So let's do this, shall we? Now, one thing to keep in mind on missions that require vehicles. Vehicles can take damage. Vehicles can run out of gas. All of these things will cost you money, and this is money that you would have got to stick in your pocket at the end of the day and use to upgrade like better gear, but instead we are such manly men, we just carry these big barrels around. Yeah, instead you get to spend 50 bucks on gas, or fixing a tread, or a wheel, or whatever you're driving, or the hydraulics snap because you're being a monkey with it. So, and they kind of makes you think a little. If you want to save that 50 bucks, you can't just willy-nilly crash around at things. You have to make the best of what's there as well. When it comes to the vehicle's braking stuff, you well, there's a thing that almost looks like a score multiplier. If you play a lot of video games, that's exactly what you'll think it is. And it kind of sort of is. What it does is it keeps a running count of how many of these bricks you break. But after a certain number of them in a row, it starts giving you cash bonuses. And those cash bonuses continue to add up until you reach a point where you basically blow your multiplier, i.e. you aren't quick enough getting to the next breakable bit, and so the numbers fade away and start at 1 again. So yeah, it's kind of neat that way. It makes you go, alrighty, well, you know, I gotta think about this, otherwise it's the difference between doing this for just what they wanted to pay me, or doing this and making maybe double what they wanted to pay me. Which, of course, you know, you don't gotta have worked for a living to figure out which one's the better choice. Alright, this is the last of these. Then they apparently want us to bust down 420 bricky bits. There we go. So, with that done, let's go over and grab our front loader. Here she is. Oops. It's not E I want. I keep forgetting. That switches tools. There we go. And yes, there is a cockpit view. The controls are a little odd. You've got your left mouse button raises the arms, or the bucket if you will. The right mouse button lowers it. The Q button tips the bucket back. The E button tips the bucket forward. And they're, in all honesty, kind of soupy. Like, you press the button and it will continue to do that after you let go. So you really got to think about what you're doing and how long you're holding things. So, simplest is just simply do this, of course. And you can see those numbers coming together, and as long as I'm quick enough at this, and there you can see now we're actually adding money. Now I got to hit something before those numbers fade away. Beautiful, I managed that. And do it again. Perfect. Oh, love it. Look at this. Bonuses rolling up here. Oh, and that's it. We made 62. So not bad. See, the vehicle's not strong enough to just simply mindlessly keep going. Although you can certainly do that to a degree, as you can see. And yeah, if you thought breaking stuff with a shovel was fun, it gets really cool with this thing. So we're halfway there. There we go. I had some stuff stuck under the wheels and it wasn't allowing me to turn, so... there we go. Down a little lower. It's just not steering. Now, it's not exactly a racing car for its steering to start with, but... uh-oh, one of our tires is damaged. And so far in bonuses, we've made almost $800. That's not, oops, not bad. There's 800 bucks. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Nice. 870. And how are we doing? 377 of 420, huh? Now, unfortunately, I'm not being terribly efficient with my gas. Because the last thing you've got to do is make sure you're in a position that you can park this thing back at the front gate. And we're almost there. Looks like we're going to make maybe another 1,000 above our estimate. 414, these guys should do it. 418. Yeah, sometimes this thing just doesn't have the poop. And there we go, objective done. So now what we've got to do is get this guy to the front gate before we run out of fuel. There it is. Do-do-do-do. The heck? Oh. I was sure that the gate icon was on this side. Oh. Come on. Oh, don't make me run out of gas an inch before I hit there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, look at that. Really? Oh well. There we go. Climb back in. And there we go. Pretty sad. But we made almost another 1,000 bucks on top of it, so that's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. And there we are. Now there's a new vehicle available. That would of course be the excavator. But we're about 4K shy of that puppy. But we can throw some upgrades in here, and we're gonna go with a bigger gas tank. There we go. We have a triple-sized gas tank now. So, what do we got for scenarios? Now, they'll always have one or two repeatables on here, and that's kind of cool. Like we got this one, flatten the piles, and we've got clearing the field. So, but I think, guys, I think I did one more mission above this on the first time I recorded this, but I'm going to end this one here just because I'd like to get this episode up today, and I've already done 2 uploads, so it's going to take at least 4 hours to get this up after I render it. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. Feel free to share and favorite and all that happy YouTubey kind of stuff. And we will see more of this. It's quite a fun game. Available on Steam. It's about $20 Canadian, which ain't too bad. It's about $1.99 anywhere else in the world, I guess. But yeah, there you go. So take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7 for Construction Machine Simulator 2016, a game by Noble Muffins. I kid you not. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now.